As part of the military brainwashing doctrine, Sergeant Hartman pathologically merges sex and violence. He systematically uses language to associate rifles as tools of sexual expression.
Tonight, you pukes will sleep with your rifles. You will give your rifle a girl's name, because this is the only pussy you people are going to get. I don't want no teenage queen.
I don't want no teenage queen.
I just want my M14.
I just want my M14.
This is my rifle. This is my gun.
This is for fighting. This is for fun.
This is my rifle. This is my gun.
This is for fighting. This is for fun.
The point of all this conditioning is to transform the recruit's sexual urges into a tool of violent aggression, to associate pleasure with killing. But an unfortunate consequence is that once in the battlefield, the troops become sexual deviants. The sexual deviance of the squad, who call themselves the lust hogs, is most evident when the ARVN officer brings them a prostitute.
This is my boogie.
Hey, we need a bat in order.
I'm going first.
Now back off, white bread. Don't get between the dog and his meat.
Hey, I won't be long. I'll skip the foreplay.
Some sources estimate that over 70,000 prostitutes were active in the Vietnam War and that many suffered horrendous physical abuse from their military clientele. Gang rape by soldiers was apparently also rife, as it is in most wars.
How much? $15? $15 for both of us. No, it's you $15. Me love you long time. Me so horny.
Instead of showing us a gang rape scene, Kubrick implies it during the prostitute encounter. He then flips this abuse on its head by showing the lust hogs picked off and tortured by a female sniper. Remember that in the lust hog mentality, sex and gunfire are the same thing. The connection between the prostitute and the sniper was actually made much earlier.
You know, half these goo quarters are serving officers in the Viet Cong. The other half have got TB.
You keep saying you got something for me, something you call love, but confess you've been a messin' where you shouldn't have been a messin', and now someone else is getting all your best. These boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. One of these days, these boots are gonna walk all
Hey,
over
baby.
you.
You got girlfriend, Vietnam? Not just this minute.
And here's another connection. The ARVN officer uses the phrase boom boom to describe sex.
Something wrong there, Chief?
No, boom, boom, we saw, brother.
Hey, what the motherfucker?
Boom boom is also the sound of gunfire. This is repeated as the sniper lays dying.
No more boom boom for this baby, son. There's nothing we can do for her.
Rafterman's antics in shooting the sniper definitely carry a sexual connotation. As he stands gloating over his handiwork, he thrusts his body back and forth sexually.
I saved Joker's ass. I got the sniper. I fucking blew her away. Am I bad? Am I a laugh taker? Am I a heartbreaker?
Like a teenager who has just lost his virginity, he considers his first kill to be a declaration of manhood. Now comes the long drawn-out mercy killing of the sniper. Pay close attention to the peace button on Joker's jacket. As he struggles to pull the trigger, his collar slowly overlaps our view of the peace button, and at the very second when the button moves completely out of sight, the gun fires. As Joker's face changes to the 1,000-yard stare, one of the lust hogs says,
"Hardcore, man. Fucking hardcore."
The word hardcore is synonymous with pornography. So have you guessed what the hidden narrative of the scene is yet? It's a symbolic repetition of the prostitute gangbang scene, and Joker is taking his turn in molesting the woman in front of him. Our views of the sniper and Joker are close enough to pass for a sex scene. The sniper's breathing is not just that of a dying woman, it is the breathing of a woman having intercourse. She stares Joker in the eye, repeating the line. Considering the lust hog's pathological association between sex and gunfire, she may as well be saying, "Fuck me." Animal Mother even verbalizes this.
Fuck her. Let her rot.
The off-screen firing of Joker's handgun is a metaphor for him not just psychologically snapping, but also for his pleasureless orgasm. His hidden dilemma wasn't that of a mercy killing, it was the pressure from his fellow soldiers to sexually abuse a young woman.
If you want to waste her, go on. Waste her.
This was his same dilemma in beating Private Pyle.
Do it! Do it!
Like with the face masks in the sex scenes of Eyes Wide Shut, this prostitute's emotions were hidden from the lust hogs by her dark sunglasses. But as Joker struggles to pull the trigger, the sniper's eyes glare wildly. He was the only one of the group who saw the prostitute as a human being with real emotions. When the soldiers were negotiating a price for the prostitute outside the cinema, Joker for once had very little to say. He sat rubbing his neck with his hand, keeping a low profile. Rather than deal with the taunting and rejection of his buddies, he probably took part in the gangbang and was crippled with self-loathing afterward. It is hence revealed that the 1,000-yard stare is not some sort of macho fantasy to be proud of. It is the cold, empty expression of guilt-ridden soldiers who must carry rape and murder on their conscience for the rest of their days. The sexual connotation of the 1,000-yard stare was also hinted at in the journalist's barracks. When Payback was explaining the mystical stare to Rafterman, he was reading a porn magazine.
You know he's never been in the shit because he ain't got the stare.
The stare?
The 1,000-yard stare. A Marine gets it after he's been in the shit for too long. It's like he really seen beyond.
And one of the other soldiers even interrupts him by telling him a joke about rape.
Hey, Payback. How do you stop 5 black dudes from raping a white chick?
Fuck you, Stork.
Throw him a basketball.
Kubrick is acknowledging a universal truth about military brainwashing. Soldiers who can't be turned into brutal psychopaths by their drill instructors can certainly be persuaded in the battlefields by the overbearing peer pressure of their weaker-minded friends. The duality of Joker's dilemma in Vietnam isn't just present in his contradictory wearing of a peace symbol with the words "Born to Kill" being written on his helmet. It's also present in the conflict between his conscience and his desire to be seen as sexually adequate by his male comrades.